Okay, since it's already 8:55, yeah, 8:55. Should we start now, Jackson? I will open the session first, and then I will let you to lead the session. Okay?
Okay. Can
Mm-hmm. Do you share screen?
so
Yeah, I can see.
yeah, share my screen so everyone can see my screen. We have two things to do. So everybody is the first time use the MAKAR software to create the AR, VR, and XR contents, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody, you do two things. The first one, you go to the Google. I have shared the link. I passed to the chat room.
Yep.
The Google Drive, you can see the screen. I'm shaking here. The first one is the MAKAR account. And the first video show you how to create a MAKAR account. I have the link in the download MAKAR website TXT file or the URL shortcut. You can download these two links to your computer. And you can see the instructor of the in this video how to create account. The first one, download your MAKAR version in Mac or PC and install it and launch the MAKAR. And if you don't have account, so you have to create one. If you use the quick account, you have to change the ID after login. Or use the regular way. Don't need to change the ID, but you have to type in some information. If you have some problem about the verification, check about your email, follow the instruction. That's the video. If you finish create account, log in with your password. And check your account. That's all. Okay, so go to the Google Drive. The first one, 0, make an account, and follow the instruction in this one video. And the two link with the TXT file or the URL shortcut download to your computer, so you will get the MAKAR software download. Okay?
Yep. Okay, so keep continue.
If you finish this part or understand how it's working, please type 1 in the chat room. The first part is going to get the AR/VR editor in your computer. It's the editor in your computer. Okay? Understood?
Yep.
I passed the Google Drive link in your chat room, or you can use the shortcut on my screen. I passed the Google Drive again. After you finish download the MAKAR software in your computer, must create account. And you have the serial number, so you can check the number 3. I have the serial key. When you log in, you can see this part, enter your serial key and pass your serial key and bind. Let's finish down.
Okay.
So, okay, this is the first part.
Okay.
If you finish, type in 1 in the chat room. If you don't have any questions, you can type in 0 or anything in the chat room, okay? Yes, do this on the laptop, PC or Mac. The link I have gave to you, so you don't have to Google it. Just follow the Google Drive, the folder, the 0 folder, make an account. The serial key, I think, if you have the serial key, actually I don't know you have the serial key or not. If you have, you can paste the serial key. If you don't, just follow the instruction. You will get the 31 days professional version to use the MAKAR. So did anyone doesn't finish?
Yeah, I think we have some participant already finished the steps, but
Okay, excellent. So
maybe
the first part, we get the viewer in your cell phone.
Mhm.
In your Apple or Android, go to the Apple Store or Google Play to search MAKAR. I show you. Search MAKAR. And you will see the two MAKAR. You click the first one, this one, and install it. It's the viewer for see your AR VR content you created. Okay?
Yep.
If you finish this, please type in 1 in the chat room. So I finished this part, right?
Yeah, some of them already finished.
Did anybody don't finish this part? Almost everyone. Okay.
No.
If somebody have the problems or anything you want to, okay, I see. Almost done.
Mhm.
Okay, and launch your MAKAR in your desktop. or anywhere. I log out. Okay. Did anybody doesn't finish this part, install your MAKAR, and now we will get into the MAKAR and check something. And now log in with your password and your ID. My account has some project in my scene. So ignore these projects. I block it out. And check out this icon in your right corner on the top. And click and goes to the account. If you use the Google or Apple ID Quick Launch, you will get the randomized ID. So you can change once to be the short one, more easier, more memorized. If you use the Quick Launch, please change your ID more easier, more simple. Is that okay? If you
Yes.
finish this part, please type 1. In absence, if you have any problem, please type the problem in chat room. Okay, still download. I will wait for a second.
Okay, thank you.
The first thing we have to do is to prepare your software in your laptop. That's the editor for you create the AR, VR contents. And check the data usage. If you finish the verification, you will get the 30-day professional version. As the video I show you in the Google Drive. If you finish the verification, if you have the serial number, so it's another thing. So did anybody doesn't finish this part?
Yeah, some of them already finished, but I think we need few minutes.
Okay, I will wait for a few minutes and I will show you what's different with the AR, VR, and XR.
Okay.
I will do some demonstration. Okay, just keep it finish this part for prepare your editor in your laptop. And I also gave you these folders, the resources and reference, you have to download it. And download, remember, unzip it, because it will go into a zip file. As you see, I have download and unzip it on my computer, PC or Mac. And you will get these folders. That means you can prepare by yourself, such as the PNG file, the background removed, such as the icons or choose anything you want to decorate your scene, or be a button to do some interactive with your AR/VR. The second folder, GIF. That means also you can create with the GIF to be a buttons or decorate your scene. The third folder, that's the panorama, the 360 video or image. I will show you how to create your 360 image or edit some 360 image. You also can use the 360 camera, such as the Nikon or a lot of brands to choose, Insta360. Also, you can prepare for the video, the regular video, or some blue screen or green screen video. And also sounds, such as the background image, background music, or environment music, or some sound effects. And the 3D models, you can, if you have some ability to create a 3D, maybe the animation or anything, you can put your 3D animation or your 3D model on the AR/VR. But we also have a lot of online resources, so don't be afraid you don't have ability to create it. The third folder, the target image, I will explain after this part. And the PPT and PNG letters. That means if you don't have any ability to do some graphics that, like the Photoshop skill or anything to create the letters or some icons, you can also use the PowerPoint, use the word art to create some letters, and you can save to the picture. And 9 is the online tool. The online tool can help you to, such as the background remove, the 3 button very easy, or some VR image to editor. That's for free. So that's the resources I gave to you. You also can prepare by yourself. And folder number 2, learning course. My suggestion is use your cell phone. For example, put this course in your cell phone or laptop or tablet. I use the cell phone to scan the QR code. I go to the same place. I go to the number 2 learning card, so you can download it. You can see a lot of cards for your learning, for help you to learning the MAKAR. Put on your phone or your tablet, so you can see something. When you learning the MAKAR, you can check out anything I told you. That's more easier. So the folder, my recommendation is download to your mobile, tablet, or cell phone. And the third folder, do not download required because it's a little bit bigger. The size is very big. This is the MAKAR result, create result. I show you I have to download it. For example, to do. In today, I will told you how to create your first AR content with the target image, such as you can scan a screen or graphic. The video I put on the Google Drive. You scan a picture or screen, you can see a 3D model and some information and get some, maybe the beginning, you can go to another link. Or you can do the quick quest in 2D. Or you can scan the picture or screen. You can do some interaction. A lot of example I put on the Google Drive. You can check out. And this one is the target image effect. You scan the screen, you will see the image is animated. Or do some like the Sherlock Holmes detective, interactive as the detective. So we have a lot of the results you can see and to be the reference. For now, did anyone doesn't finish the first part, download the MAKAR and launch it? Did anybody doesn't finish the first part, we get the editor and the viewer. Okay, everybody, it's done.
I think it's done.
Okay, it's done?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can start it. So open your MAKAR. We will create the first AR contents with the target image. Okay, did you log in? Anyone?
Yes.
Okay. The first thing we do, I show you what is the target image. As you see, this is the picture with the letters or contents, anything in this graphic or paper or DM. Everyone to see this picture just only can see the letters or picture on the screen or papers is very limited. So we can put something in this paper or this screen in 2D video or 3D model or any website, or sounds, anything put on this screen, on this paper. So how to get this paper more effective? So this picture is our target image, but we use the cell phone to see this picture. Actually, we have the AR glasses, but AR glasses is not very popular for now. The cell phone is very popular. For everyone have the one, at least one cell phone, even someone have two or more. So we use the cell phone to see this picture. So we can get a lot of things such as the 2D video, 3D models, website, a lot of things. That is very different from the QR code. The QR code is like this, the square. I show you like this one is a square, and sometimes it looks like very ugly. So we can create our graphic, your unique graphic, to put on your information on this picture. So everyone, you have to do first thing after you download your MAKAR. You go to the Google Drive I gave to you. I paste the Google Drive again. And you download the resource reference to the laptop. And remember, unzip it. Download this one. And the second folder, I recommend to download or put these pictures, this card. Okay, if you finish this part, please type 1 in the chat room. The resource reference must be unzipped. If you don't unzip it, maybe you can find, when you create a project, you can find these pictures or video, the resources you can see. Okay, did anybody doesn't finish this part? Okay, I wait for it. If you finish this part, you can see the Google Drive, these folders. Maybe you can see the learning cards. If you finish this part, download to the resources on your laptop. You can check the learning cards. Okay, I give you some maybe 5 minutes. Okay,
Okay, thank you.
because everyone have different internet speed.
Yeah.
Maybe 5 minutes. You finish this part, then go to the learning card to check out. That's okay. We're waiting for you. Did anybody doesn't download the resource reference? Not yet. If you don't, please tell me. Let me know. So for now, did anyone doesn't finish this part? Okay, backthink no. So what is your progress in for now? 50% or 70%? 100%. So just finish. So I saw the Maya. So what percentage you have for downloading your resources for now? Over 50% or 70%? Okay, just finish that essay. Oh, I saw, okay, almost down. Did anybody doesn't finish? And remember, keep it in your laptop because tomorrow and after tomorrow, we will use these resources. Yeah, we just download resources and we doesn't starting with the MAKAR, just like you. The main step, you have the registered MAKAR and login. That's the first part you have done. Well done. If you don't understand, you can see the 0 folder and first click the video to create a MAKAR account and use the 2 links to download the MAKAR. If you have the serial number, check out this picture. All right. Did anybody doesn't finish this part? Download the resources and unzip it. Anyone? Okay. Shall we start?
Yes, let's start.
Link, resource link. Okay. And you can also capture this picture on my screen. That's the short website, or you can use the QR code. Send as I paste to you. And now go to the MAKAR. We will create our first AR contents. Okay, go to the corner on the laptop. You can see the new project. Click the new project. And you can see we have the AR and VR. AR within the AR target space recognition. We use the default AR target. And put some information about this project. I use the number of today. You can type anything. Okay. And go to choose the target. The target means I told you, you can use the graphic as the put on the 2D or 3D models. Okay, I click the upload and go to the resource reference. you can see the target image, number 7. We have a lot of target image. We choose the door. The first time we do, please follow me. Use the same image, like me. I choose the door image. Okay, you can see the door image have the 5 star. The star means the complete about your graphics. It's not about the colors. It's about your graphics, such as your curvature or anything on your graphic. And I press OK. If you finish this part, please type 1 in the chat room. I do this again. I do again, in case anybody doesn't follow my projects. I go to the new project, AR target. I use the project name with the date and type anything you want. And choose the target, upload. I go to the resource reference number 7, target image. I use the T door. And you can see the T door here. And I press OK. If you finish, please type 1. And you will get the main scene, like me. Okay, I wait for you. Okay. I show you the result. You can go on to finish this part, and I will show you if you finish this part, how will you get the effect? You keep you finish your progress. I show you the result. For example, if I finish the target image, this is the demo image. For example, I use the door card. And now I scan the door card. And now you will see the door. And you can put the button. It makes sounds or more information. I change the color This one, you can see the 3D model. And this one, you can see the picture is being animated. So if you finish this part, you can see the demonstrate I show you. So did anybody doesn't finish this part? Upload your target image. Okay. Okay, let's do some basic operation. You can see your learning card in your 3D scene, the 3D scene control. Press the RMB. RMB means right mouse button. You can rotate your scene. Press the MMB, middle mouse button. You can drag your scene. And scroll the MMB. Scroll your middle mouse button. You can run your scene. The F key to focus object, but we don't have any object on your scene. So you press F, doesn't work it now. And you can see the house and the dice on the right corner on the top. The house means go to the default angle of view. The dice, you can press to rotate the angle or quick angle switch to the top, to the right, to the front, and so on. Okay? See the learning card. Maybe put the learning card on your tablet or your second screen or cell phone. Okay, you upload the door and press OK, and you will get the same thing like me. And practice some basic control. Okay? For this part, anyone have the problem or any questions? If you have finished this part or you understand how it's working, please type 1 in the chat room about the 3D scene control I show you in the learning card. Okay? Okay, let's put something on your scene. You can see the left corner, we have the resource bar. You can see the new resources. My recommendation to create a new folder, because if you don't create a new folder, this resource will be messed up. So I have the habit to create a new folder. The new folder will get in the button, you can see. And I renamed it. We do the AR project. Maybe I use the date for the name. If you want this folder go to the top, you can drag it and to the top. and go to the folder you created. Okay, create a new folder. Different image target has different number for stars. Okay, that's okay. Different image, different star. That's okay. The higher star means your picture, your graphic is more unique. It's a more higher recognition. Okay, also you have finished this part, create a new folder and rename it. If you finish this part, please type 1. Must create a new folder or your resource will be getting messed up. Okay, let's do the final section, the final one in this session. You go to the resources, you can see the image, video, 3D model, audio or panorama resources, and online resources. Let's go to the online resources. The online resources have a lot of the resources for free, just like the Costco or Walmart. Go to the window shopping. And the online resources, you can see the little man in gray. That means the anime props. That means this, maybe the panda will go into the anime. If you prefer this content, you can click the arrow down to download and choose maybe 1 or 2 download to your folder, just 1 or 2. I choose the teddy bear. If you finish download, it will be checked. And also, FYI, we have a lot of information to do the interaction. You can go to the other category, switch to other, and go to the page 5. Click the next 4 times. You can see the buttons, 3D buttons. You can download all of it to prepare for your contents. Okay? Okay, for now, you can go to shopping in your online resources. Pick 1 or 2, not too much, because it takes time. You also can check out our learning cards. You can see the online resources on your over here. Okay, for now, understand?
Yes, please continue.
Okay, let's take a break for 10 minutes.
Okay.
In your time is 9, right? Your time is 9. Hello?
Yes, Jackson.
Did you finish this part?
Yes.
Download your resources. Just pick one or two, not too much, because it takes time. Okay, let's move on. I just picked the teddy bear, just one teddy bear. And now I upload our resources. Go to the resources. You can upload the image, video, a lot of things. For example, I upload all my resources and reorganize the documents. I choose image. The image I have gave to you, the resource reference, the first kind of image is PNG file. The PNG file with the background removed. If you don't understand, I will tell you how to remove your background. I choose all of the PNG file to my folder and open. And you will see in the right corner, the processing, the image is going to upload. It's all finished down. Also, it takes time. That's okay. You also can re-document in your folder because some PNG file as the button, some PNG file for the decorate your scene. For example, I create a new folder, and this folder maybe for the 2D buttons. I use the icon such as the sunny, the rain. I press Ctrl to choose these buttons and drag to this folder. Also the other one, okay, also the doors. I put the 2D buttons. And the other one, I create another folder for the background. Okay, I redocument my folders. If you pick the wrong folders, just drag out and let go. Okay. And also we have another image. For example, I also upload our image. We have the GIF. The GIF file, that means the anime picture. Also, I put this GIF file to my folder. When you're on the upload processing, you can see just like a Google Drive. And also I have to reorganize this GIF. Also, you can right click to create a new folder. The same thing the image, we have another one, but the panorama image, don't put the panorama image to the folder now. I put the video. If you put another different category, you have to choose video. I put the video. The video is the local video or YouTube video. I choose the video file. So I go to the video and choose all. Also take time to upload, just once. The video, we have the green screen and blue screen. So I create a subfolder for the green screen or blue screen. You can choose just one or two. And also put the 3D models. The 3D model I have gave to you in the 6 3D FBX. I also choose the all of them. So for now, upload all your resources and document. Maybe you will take the 5 or 10 minutes. Just I do, just like I show you. Okay, I create a new folder, the 3D model. And the audio. Upload your resources. If you upload your resources, finish this part, please type 1 in the chat room. Not all of them, just you can just pick 1 or 2, not all. Yes, you can rename the folder. Double-click the folder name. Okay, your device is lagging. If you want to change the name of the folder, just double-click the name of the folder so you can rename it. It takes time for upload your resources, but the first day we upload all our resources, it's more easier for the tomorrow or after tomorrow. Upload your folder. Do not upload the panorama, the third folder, and the seventh folder. We just put the 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, these folders, resources, and redocument in your folder. That's all. If you finish this part, please type 1. Okay, maybe 3 minutes. Okay, or more. I know somebody's signal or bad network or a lot of problem. It takes time for upload. It depends on your environment, internet environment at the start. So for now, did anybody doesn't finish this part? Upload your resources. Anyone? Doesn't finish this part. Upload your resources, not all of them. You can just pick 1 or 2. Every folder, pick 1 or 2. So can we move on?
Yes, please.
Okay. For now, we have the target image on your screen. And I put something on my scene, such as the online resource, the teddy bear. Use your left mouse button, drag to your scene, and let go. You can see the teddy bear on your screen. You put just 1 3D models. And for now, let's learn how to do some object control. You can see the teddy bear have the 3 icons. The left one is move. The middle is rotation. The right one is the scale. I want to scale. I put the scale. We have the 3 dimension to scale it. In the center means we can scale average for this model. I click the center of the square, left mouse, and go to right or left. Right or left, you can scale average. And my recommendation, do not scale this 3D model bigger than this target image. Within in the image. And the door, I put to the maybe the left side. You can choose the arrow. We have the 3 dimension. I want to let the teddy bear lay down. I click the rotation. When I use the rotation or move position, you can see the 3D properties on the right-hand side. You can type in more accuracy number. Maybe 90 degree. So I put in the 90 degree. Also, you can switch with the dice. Quick switch angle. I go to the top. Also, I can scale it and move to the left. Do some basic control about the object, just like the learning card. You can see. I do this again. I put a door. I have upload. I have the door open. I put it to the screen. The door is very small, so I use the scale and move up. I need rotation, so I type in maybe 180 degree, and I scale it, put to the right position. You also can put the teddy bear in this door and scale it. Okay, it takes time to practice. So for now, if you finish this part, also type the 1 in the chat room. About the object control, you can see the learning card. You can put the 3D model in anywhere you want. Are you okay, everyone?
Yes.
Did anybody doesn't finish this part? Put the 3D model in anywhere you want and scale it and rotate. Put the right position. Okay, let's move on. In this part, we have the two choice to create your 3D model with the lighting or not. For example, you can see my learning card. Our model have the material such as the teddy bear, or you can use the origin 3D model. For example, I use the origin one that you compare with the learning card. This one with the 2D style, the 3D model with the 2D style. But I want this model look like the 2D. So you can go to the material properties. You can see the name. The name means the material name, but it depends on your resource creation. If you create it, you have one or two or more materials. It depends on your resources. If you download from anywhere, actually, you don't have any ability to change the materials. If you have some 3D scale, you can change it. So for example, the origin one has just one material, and the material type, I choose to the matte. And you can see my 3D model looks like the 2D style, just like the learning card says. If I want the 3D model more realistic, such as with the lighting, you can go to the folder root. There is the light. Drag the light to the scene. And now you can see the lighting on the scene. You can rotate it. The light have the three types. The original one is the red light. The red light just with the rotation. You move the red light, it looks like doesn't working because just like the sunlight, just about the rotation. Also, you can change the color or intensity. And you can choose the different light mode, such as the point light. The point light, as you see, the radio light. Also, you can increase the intensity or range or shadows. Also, shadow can make adjustment with the intensity. And also you can use the spotlight, but the spotlight you have to more accuracy for adjustment with the lighting. Also you can see the angle or range or intensity and so on. So that's the two way to change your 3D style. Maybe to the 2D, you can switch the material to the matte. Or more realistic, you can use the lighting. And lighting have three types, with the direct light, point light, and spotlight. Also, the material with the standard, you can click to change the color or metallic or smoothness to change the style. You can see this learning card. So make adjustment with your 3D model and your 3D lighting. By the way, if you have lighting, but this model switch to the matte mode, you can see the light doesn't working with this model because it's cartoonish, so it's no lighting effect on these models. Also, you finish this part, please type 1 in your scene, in your chat room. You can see this learning card about the lighting and material. Did anybody okay? If you finish this part or you understand how it's working, please type 1 in the chat room. Okay, on progress, I will give you some times. You can choose to change the material type or use the lighting. You can use just one of them with the lighting or with the material mode. Or do nothing, just put the 3D model in the scene. I do this again. You can pick the one to do the material or just use the lighting. For example, the pair with the material in standard. If I switch to the map, it looks like the 2D type, cartoonish type. So it doesn't affect by the lighting. But this door, I use the standard mode. I want to more realistic, so you can go to the resource bar. I use the lighting. I drag the light on your scene. And you can see the lighting. I rotate the light and I change the color. I pick the color. Also, I increase the intensity. That's all. Did anybody have the preference or question for me about the material and lighting? If you understand or finish this part, please type 1 in the chat room. So anybody have problem? Any questions? So can we move on?
Yes, please.
Okay. If you finish this part, actually we can publish this AR content and let's go to checkout. And you can see the publish button on the right corner on the top. I hit the publish. And the warning, you can see public default. Yes, we want to let everybody can see this project. So just confirm for the default. And now you can see the ID. And I will show you how to see the project you created in different ways. So for now, open your cell phone, the MAKAR on your mobile. Okay. Did you open your mobile on your hand? The first way to see your contents is the creation. The creation, you can see, okay, I see a lot of you guys publish. So you can see my content name A03 is here. But the latest project you publish on the top. You can choose this one and experience. That's the first way. The second, you can go to the search in the middle, the button. You can search the ID. The ID is, you can see the ID. My ID is Jason. And you can see the both the ID is me. And you can go to the ID and check out the folders the second way. If you have searched the name, the ID, you have the record history. So you don't have to type the ID again. And also, you can follow and you can get the project. The third way is mine. This way you have to log in. My suggestion is log in your project so it can more easier to see your project. Also, you can use the search or use the creation. But the creation, you can see my project is going down below because more people have published their AR contents. So I go to my project. On the button, you have to refresh. Okay, you can see my project. Use the date here. And I click. So remember, I use the target image, so it will open your mobile camera to shooting the target image. So you can see my target image here on the other cell phone. And now you can see the door opening on the screen or on the paper, on the graphics. Also, you can use your finger to scale it with the 2 finger or 1 finger to rotation. Okay. I also can see your project. For example, I choose another one. I use the same image, but different ID goes to different effects. Okay, did anybody have questions? If you finish this part, please type 1 in the chat room. Let me know. Okay, excellent. You also can share your project with the link. If you don't want to search or use the creation, I told you a different way to show the project. For example, you can see the share button on the right side, on the top, this corner. And I share to line. So when you get this link, I press this link. If you have the MAKAR, you can see it goes to the experience. If you don't have the MAKAR, it will show you how to install the MAKAR. Use the MAKAR viewer, you can see the complete whole project with your AR, VR, XR contents. So for now, it's okay. Anyone have any questions? Is it, did everybody, did everybody finish this part? Okay, if you finish this part, let's take a break for 10 minutes. If you want to change your ID, you can go to the account setting. And you can see my account. The first one, account. And also you can see my resources on the Google Drive. The 0 folder, you can see the first video. Is everybody okay?
Yes.
Can you move on?
Okay.
Okay, the first project, we use the target image. Let's do something more. We have uploaded the resources, including the video with the green screen. For example, you can see the tiger or dinosaur in blue screen or the man in green screen. You just pick one. I use the tiger. I drag the video on the scene. Also, I put the tiger to the right place. If you don't understand or you mess up your object too small or too far, you can use the Scene Manager, Scene Objects to select it. And you can use the F key, Focus, to find out. Or you can delete it. Or use the 3D Properties, this button to reset. Reset the position, scale, and rotation. So it's go to the origin. For now, I put the tiger to the right place, maybe on the door top. This tiger for decorate. It's a video. It's autoplay. Also, you can use the control bar to see the playing and the audio, just like YouTube. And for now, I want to remove the green screen. Also, you can with the picture. The video is not a YouTube video. If you use the video YouTube, you have to publish. You also can see the learning card. The limit of file format. If you upload your resources, the GIF file, the maximum is 2 mega. And the image PNG 5 mega. 3D model 10 mega. And MP4, the video 20 mega. And the sound wave, this one, the video in YouTube is no size limit, but the privacy should be public. Okay, it doesn't publish. You still have to go to this stage. I said, okay, I go to my stage again. You just follow me. I put some green screen or blue screen video. And for now, we will remove the background in green or blue or single color. You can see the learning card. You go to the action and choose the mapping. And for now, you can see the color in white is removed. But I want to remove the green. So click the white and move your cursor on the color you want to remove. And click, you can see the green is removed. You can make adjustment with two sliders, threshold, and now you can see the tiger on the door. If you have any button to interactive, remember the button do not behind the video, because the video will block the button to activate. If you have any button, do not put the button behind the video, even the transparency, but with the bounding box, also block the buttons. So this is how to remove the background. Also working in the graphic. If you finish this part, please type the 1 in the chat room. This tiger just for the decoration. If you don't follow, actually we have the course record, have record the course, so you can see that again. Okay. Have any questions? So let's move on. Okay. Did anybody doesn't finish the remove background? Okay, let's move on. Okay.
Yes, please.
If you want to decorate with the 2D animation, you can use the green screen or blue screen. But it's a problem. The green screen, blue screen is include the sound. So if you have the sound music, you can hear it. But the control bar, when you move the cursor or use the finger to tap it, it will show up. So somebody care about the control bar. Or you can use the GIF file. For example, I have gave you the GIF file. I put the hamburger on the scene. Also, I changed the angle and position to the right place. This is for the decorate. If you use the GIF file, you don't have the control bar, but it doesn't make sounds. You want to some sound effect, you have to put another sound effect in your scene so that the GIF file working. You can put some GIF file. And I want some background music. You can drag the BGM on your scene. Here is the music icon. You can put it anywhere. It doesn't show up in your contents. And you can make adjustment with the audio, such as the volume or repeat or not. This button means you can hear in your scene. So put some GIF file and a music in the background. Also, if you finish this part, press type 1 in the chat room. You can put the GIF or not. Also, the music is optional. Just let you know what's the difference with the green screen video and the GIF file. If you finish this part, also go to the publish. Let's see again. And now you can see my project with the tiger on the top and the burger in the door and with the background music. You also can check my project in the creation. This one. If you finish this part, please type 1. I'll show you another one. I use the video put on the target screen so that I can scan the, for example, Jurassic Park. You can see the logo on the screen and it's moving. Because I put the GIF file on the target image or video. I show you like that. So the video or the GIF file, you can put on your target image with the same thing. One is static, one is animated. So it looks like when I put my camera on the picture, it's going to animate. So for this part, it's finished okay. The GIF file and the music, the sound. And publish. If you finish, we will do the last thing to control the door, open or not. So can we move on? The tiger and the hamburger, just for the decoration.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do some buttons to control the door. The buttons I have mentioned, you can go to the online resources, go to the category, other, and go to the page 5. That means hit the next 4 times. You will get the 3D buttons. Also, you can see in the learning card here. I have downloaded on my resource folders with the buttons. Also, you can use the notes or letters, the text. For example, you can see the group folder, the test. I put the test on the scene. Also, you move and rotate, put it on the right place. And remember, the buttons do not behind the video. If I put this button on the top behind the video, you will not activate this button. You can touch the buttons. So remember, the button, no matter 3D or 2D or test, do not block by the video or anything. Okay, I put the test here and I change I net it, static, doesn't move. You can use the sharpening or back color. I choose the back color like black. And I change the style. You can see it goes to be a button. Also, you can use the transparency. When you hit the color bar, you can see the A means alpha. The background goes to transparency. I do this again. I drag the text on the screen. Actually, you can duplicate this text. If you want to duplicate, press Ctrl D. Ctrl D can duplicate object. So I changed the letters. Such as open. If you finish this part, type in the one in the chat room, use the text as the button, or use the 3D button, any buttons, that's okay. Everybody okay? Just type some letters and put to the right place. Do not block by the video or anything. Okay, let's move on. This button can do a lot of things to maybe show picture. You can see the add action. When you click add action in this button, no matter it's 3D or 2D, you can link to the web page or call a phone, send an email, play music, and so on. You can see the animation switch. But animation switch, you have to set this door to switch open or close. So I have the learning card with the animation tag. We have to set the door, separate the animation in two parts, maybe the static and open door. That's very easy. So I choose the door, go to the property, can see the animation. The animation, you can see the dots and hit it. You can see the tag 1, and I renamed it. Such as static, and press enter. And I rearrange the frame scale to the maybe 100. So you can see the slider. Also, you can drag the slider. Let's see. When I choose the static, the door is not open, it's closed. And I create another one. I named it as open, and I hit plus. Also, I set the range. The range goes to the end. I drag this dot to the end. Maybe 101. So the second animation tag is from the 101 to the end. So I hit the static, doesn't move. I hit the open. You can see it's open. Maybe maybe 150. So for now, set the animation tag. You can follow my learning card. Just separate into animation tag. Yes, this webinar will be recorded.
Pardon?
I saw the message on the chat room. I just respond for the message.
Ah, okay.
Also, if you finish this part, type the 1 in the chat room, you can see the learning card, how to set the animation tag. Actually, just 2 steps, rename and rearrange the frame scale. Yes, you can record it. Okay, I finished this part because we have taping the video. After you set the animation tag, you can add action to the buttons. For example, the static. I go to the add action. I hit the animation switch. And now you can see the first one is the 3D model's name. The second, you can see I set the 2 tag. Animation static or open. I set as static. So I hit the button, it will goes to static. And the open also with the add action, go to the animation switch. And I switch the button to the open. Okay, it's done. And I set the door to the default. Also, you can check the dots, 3 dots. I set default as static. I just hit it. So it's closed. You can follow the instruction, the learning card. And I publish. And now you can see the 2 buttons under the door. It's static now, not open. When I hit open, it's open now. When I hit the static, is closed. Yes, you can make your own project, your 3D FBX object, but it depends on your source creation. For today, the door just for example, not including how to create this door. Doesn't appear. So you can see the AR. Did you install your viewer? Search the MAKAR in your mobile. We use the AR target. If you don't, let me know what's the problem with your, so you can see anything. If something problem with your camera, or you give me your ID, I show in my phone. Let me check out. Did you publish? Tell me which one is yours. Okay, I see. This project, the open button doesn't work. You have to check your button have add action with the animation switch. We have two buttons, so two buttons have to add action. Okay, I see the next one. Nemo. Okay, it's working. Excellent. So your ID, Okay, it's working. It's working. So it may be about your phone. If we if we use the AR target, actually it's not any problem with the editor. It's with your phone. If we use the AR space, we will talk about tomorrow. If we use the AR spacing recognition, if you can see, it's about your, I give you the link. Here is AR core supported devices. If your AR recognition, not today. Today we use the AR target. If your AR recognition in space, that depends on your phone. That's the list about the AR core supported devices. But you create the content you can see. Doesn't mean the other one can see, because depends on the devices you have, the mobile. Also doesn't mean you have to purchase the expensive mobile. Depends on your spec on your mobile. Some mobile just for the gaming, some mobile for the video. Depends on your mobile. So the list of, you can take a reference. But I can see your project. So your project is okay. Maybe some. So today we use the AR target. And tomorrow we will use the space recognition. The space recognition depends on your device. If you can see the space recognition, that's okay. You also can create it. So anybody have some question for me or about the course today? The AR target. And I gave you the Google Drive. I paste the Google Drive again. These folders, the first one, how to create account. And some information about the MAKAR, you can get it. Then second, the one folder, resources reference, you have to download in your laptop and unzip it. And the learning card, my suggestion to put the cards in your mobile, you can see when you on the class. And the third folder, that's the MAKAR result. You create the MAKAR AR, VR, XR, you can see the example video. Not download required because a little bit big. And also, this Google Drive link have the QR code, and the shop website also can use this one. But notice the capital. So have any question? If don't have question, that's the old class today about the AR target.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Jackson, for today's session and the tutorial and also the demonstration. So we will see you again tomorrow at 9 p.m. in your time and here at 8 p.m. I'm sorry, 9 a.m., right? Okay, thank you for today to all of your participation, and for the participants, we will inform you later to email on how to access the recording for today's session. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, you can dismiss yourself, Jackson. Thank you.
Okay.